All right, y'all. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Wiley Show. We are talking about this Stefon Diggs trial. This is like the first day of testimony, and the defense have brought the victim. She is first up, telling her story of what Stefon Diggs did to her, slapping her, and she had to defend herself. Now, mind you, this witness, when I tell you this witness is definitely defensive, and they are like cross examine her now. So it's really a lot in this trial. Definitely. Let me see if I can. Do y'all think? Do you think Yeah. Do you think he's gonna get a guilty? Gonna get a guilty plea? And so they definitely question her about the forearm. They question her good. So they say it's not looking good. It's not looking good for this witness. You have to keep the same story. If you testify it was the forearm, if you testify it was the right arm, you have to make sure everything lines up the same. But her testimony is just kind of rocky. and then and then she said she peed herself and she came on her cycle really hard. Now she's talking about she had a cycle that's really hard as well. It's something. Wow. And now they ask her how tall she is. She was like, I don't know how tall he is. Mm-mm. The reason the reason I'm not going to show it on YouTube because when they start sending out copyright strikes, I ain't got time to be not going live for 7 days because I'm up there streaming somebody content. I ain't streaming nobody content because when they send out them copyright strikes, they might be like, oh yeah, let me send this copyright strike to Wally, and I was like, oh no, I'm not going to get those little 7 days. She says she don't watch football. And another thing she said in her testimony that she has sexual relation with Stefon Diggs. That she had a sexual relationship. Okay. She said she only went to 4 of his games. And she said she don't really watch football. She was just peenmatized. Riding that peen. Like, come on. You just sitting there riding that peen. And then she said it was a 10. They said, yep, I knew that without her saying anything. Yeah, she had sex with him. And he had sex with other employees. Now, I do believe he slapped her. Allegedly. But she can't. But this lawyer is picking holes in her story. She said, the question is about me. They keep trying to ask her a question about Stefon Diggs. But her first time testimony, they was like, objection. And then the judge was like, disregard what she said, stricken from the record, slow down, answer the questions. And then she said, if you was choked, you would have bruises. And now now her lawyer said, objection. She would have had bruises because he's a football player. He's big. She had bruises all over her neck. Especially if somebody choked you down. I mean, bruises all over her neck, her body, all that. He's a football player. He ain't no mailman. He ain't no, you know what I'm saying? He do tackles. And he tackle. It's about December 9th. She had a phone with it. She was sending text messages. I see you in here. They say he talking about she's light skinned, so she shouldn't, so she doesn't bruise. Ma'am, we bruise the word. Yeah, light skinned people bruise the most. Now, if she was dark like me, or like brown skin, like my skin complexion, then maybe I'd take that. But light skinned people do bruise, especially a woman that size. And then if he kissed her neck, a hickey could even show too. Oh, let me. No, she said she didn't take no videos or no pictures. Let me go. Where's objection? I moved the strike. Why would he pay my medical bill? They ain't playing with her at all. She ain't seek any medical attention. Now they got to do a sidebar. Child, Cardi B, this is who you pick. This is who you pick. He's sexy, by the way. I would have rolled his face and cooked us some chicken. No shade. I would have made him some shrimp fried rice and some fried catfish and some smoked turkey wings and some fried okra. I'd have did all that. He just didn't pay her. See, Stefon Diggs, you wouldn't even be in if you'd have rolled her a check. This wouldn't even be no case. You could have just rolled her a check. And now she asked you a question about other people. They keep trying to let her ask because she's so giddy. Slow down, man. Why your lawyer did prepare you? She hurt. He dumped her. He slept with another woman, and that's why she upset. That's all that was. She just demonetized. She had no money, and you supposed to be his personal chef. You was his personal Yoni. How you change your ticket to all that and then say you ain't have no money? I don't understand that. I just want to understand. They said Cardi was trying to go. Cardi should have moved, and she gave up her place to stay for Stefon Diggs. You crazy? And who is shy? Another chick he's screwing? And she pregnant? Wait a minute, she better not be pregnant. I get pregnant too. He's sexy. Sure, when that pig gets involved, child, women leave their houses. That's how I'm getting back in the gym. I'm gonna get this 6'2". I'm gonna hit weights next. I'm gonna be tearing it up. Yeah, nowhere to stay, but you have to deal with Shy. And Shy was sleeping with allegedly sleeping with Stefon too. This is a mess. I'm like, what? So, child, I don't think this lady is a victim because of Stefan. She is just, yeah, she's just a victim. Now, who is pregnant? This lady that's testifying? That's who pregnant? Now, you just don't make no. That's what I'm talking about. You got to get it together, child. Get it together. No, you talking about Cardi is pregnant again? Don't be bringing no rumors over here, Tyler. We talking about this case. Where your evidence? She got it. Now they can bring out the evidence. Go ahead. Now they doing a sidebar. Ciao. I don't know. This ain't looking too good for her. It's a weak case. But this would be a non-starting case if he would have just stayed committed with. I think that he dumped her. She mad. He probably slapped her. But she's more mad that he moved on with another female and kicked her out. And she's just doing this to retaliate. I don't think it was like a choke. He probably just, slapped her a little bit. He probably didn't choke her, but a little slap. Oh, they showing Exhibit 5. What's in Exhibit 5? Okay, hopefully the TV work. Because, these courtrooms, some of the equipment don't be working. Hopefully they got it labeled right. Oh, they about to show a video. Let's see what this video about. Make sure y'all thumbs up and share this live. It looks like she had a video in a car. Now they got a video out. And see, Shy got a camera in there. See, this was all a setup. This is crazy. And she's smiling. You got to answer the question. They got you on tape laughing and smiling. Child, they got the evidence. No bruises. And she got a camera in her car that she got picked up. Child, this is a setup. So she in the car with Shy. Shy is an employee of Stefon Diggs. In this car of this victim, alleged victim, she got no bruises. That is something. Mm-mm-mm. Child, she ain't got no more down. She had bruises and all that. Look she got that purple on. I don't see not a bruise. They got it turned where you can see her neck, no bruises. All I see is light skin. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And then you went over some more people associated with Stefon Diggs. This is crazy. You should have went home. Chad, they got her laughing and giggling. This ain't looking good. Look at them just playing and laughing. Laughing and stuff. This is they got some good lawyers. They working this. This is this. If I'm on this jury, I would say not guilty. Stefon Diggs is definitely doing that. Yes, I'm bad. We live on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Twitch. Look at her just dancing. Look at her just dancing. Hey, hey. Dancing and laughing. Wow. And she up there just dancing. They got her. She lost this case. Child. The state, they got the burden of prove this beyond a reasonable doubt. Beyond a reasonable doubt, she dancing. Dancing on the robot. Just dancing. laughing and all that. Or this case to be good, you should have went to therapy, to the emergency room, counseling. You got to be careful what you put on video. And she turned that neck, no scars. Innocent. He innocent. Yeah, you can put the lights back on. I already know what they gonna say. Not guilty. And they literally got her just smiling. Child. She lost this case. Lost this case. He not guilty. You got to prove this. And she's a horrible combative witness. Turn to tab C. Exhibit 3. Then she had a text string with Stefon Diggs. And she called him a P word. Wow. Blue bubbles, green bubbles, Stefon Diggs. And the blue bubbles is hers. 118. And now she's just flipping through the pages. You caught up. You guilty. And the cameraman, they just got her just smiling. Nothing on her neck. They got this. And that's a white lawyer. She better than Olga. So she got to pay her insurance this month. It's crazy. It's crazy. She did. Stefon Diggs' lawyer is really good. It's really, really good. Tried to tell you. The last time she had saw Philly, they said assault him. And then you give him a birthday gift? Child. Friends in a complicated relationship, you get slapped and choked, and you give him a birthday gift? I don't believe that. They got her flipping through all them texts, but see, this can all be used against you. Sonny got her airplane back to Boston. Crazy. And then knocked on his door. He changed the code. The bedroom had a key code that he controlled. That he controlled. More to strike. This is something. This lawyer is getting her together. What? Why would you go back to his house? Child, he got to be careful with these women. This is just unnecessary drama. She said you went to bed to sleep by yourself. She was jealous. That's how that go. Because she's just mad he wasn't committed to her only. That's terrible. She lost this case. You left and got on a plane and left. That means you quit. Uh-oh. Ooh. She said I was going to get my property. As you going to go on to work first? Mm-mm-mm. That's something. She want that good and didn't get it. he bring other women in there. Oh yeah, yeah. She contradicted herself. You left your position. You don't see that? That's something. Stealing Sonny. Move the strike. She keep adding this commentary. You can't do that. And Sonny is another one he was screwing. Shit. She texted Sonny. So was Sonny a manager slash booty call? Child, the lawyer ain't objected. Her lawyer ain't objected to nothing. They eating her up on this stand. They is eating her up on the stand. See? Yeah, the judge like, lady, you lost this case. I'm here for it. The judge like, you lost this case. He still got a door code. They changed that. They changed that code. You bet. This is up. This lady lost this case. Yes, we back. Now she got to join the text list. I sent out all the texts. This lady get eat up on the sand. Just throw it a towel. They had to do it a Starboard because she said the codes were changed. Stefon changed the codes. I do believe he changed the codes because if you leave my property and go out of to another state, you fired your own self. Then she was playing around, dancing, and showed the neck. And mind you, these people that she was with, Uh, 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 you said you didn't get a text. Well, you need to text me because I need to make sure you up on there. You because if you didn't say text me with notifications, then I didn't send it. But just text me and I add you on there. But now when you leave the property, you fired yourself. That's just like me leaving a job and be like they change. Of course they gonna change the code. You left. They don't need no break. She lost this case. Oh, you need to text me on my 773 number. That's probably why you don't get it. Oh, you need to text that to my 773 number. Yeah, text me on my 773 number 641-8742. Because that's the number that I send a text from. You don't get it. Wow, he fired her on 12/2. She left and went to New York, and it sounded like maybe she came back while he was out of town and had the locks changed. Whatever the case may be, she fired herself. Ooh, that is something else. She lost this case. These are all employees of Stefon Diggs. Like when you say Leslie, employees, handlers, managers, people that he's screwing, they got a little bit assets. It's like a hierarchy. It's like a hierarchy. So it's all different type of women and stuff like that. But Stefon Diggs, I'm not gonna tell him to calm down. I mean, he got money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just crazy. All the messages she sending. she definitely he she Stefan Diggs need to be free. I mean, the prosecutor. This is not a good case, and she getting tired. Man, I don't know why would the state pick this case up. It's weak. They eat her up on that stand. I mean, the prosecutor. This is a terrible case. Uh. Mm. Yes, the receipts. You try to argue. You can't argue with the receipts. Argue with your mama. They got the receipts. All them text messages. You think they ain't gonna catch that? You lost this case. You combative. You look guilty. You look like a liar. Terrible witness. She lost this case. And look at her response to Stefon Diggs. They got the receipts. Said, I don't want to leave. I want to take care of you. Why would you send that? You really sorry, Steph. Your text say otherwise, ma'am. And she combative. Woo! You lost this case. You said you were sorry. You want to come back. Because he was screwing her. He was screwing her, and she could probably cook. You know what I'm saying? And in house yoni, and he just give her like $2,000 a week. And then she lived there. Child, this is a mess. And this is who Cardi B wanted to be. This is who Cardi B had a baby with. A hot mess. And this is not a strong case for the state. She's getting eat up on the stand. She was just upset. And he and Stefon get it in another room with other women. That's what I'm talking about. She's just mad. Because when you living in the house and you give him some, women fall in love that y'all are emotional. And she hearing him get other women get it in, she jealous. Now she's trying to go for his pockets. And I blame Stefan for even bringing this woman in. Just screw him and don't employ him. You know what I'm saying? Put coals on the doors and all that. They're gonna take a 5 minute stretch break. She gonna lose. She gonna lose this case. She is going to lose this case. The state gonna lose this case. She's going for his pockets, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? You hear him getting in with another woman, and now you want to do all that stuff. Who y'all think gonna win? Really, really quickly. Let me drop the link up in here. Who y'all think gonna win? Do you think the state gonna win, or you think the defense? I really believe the defense. His defense attorney, whatever her name is asking very effective questions. Number one, the question in the text of her, well, first of all, the picture, no marks on her neck, her dancing, and leaving when Stefan lived, get on the plane, going to New York, play with Hogwarts, returning to the home, mad at the locks are changed because you left. And she said, I had to be nice for money. Well, you should explain that in the documents, in the text, because the text will be used against you in the court of law. That's evidence. That's evidence. Haven't heard the case, but the way you are talking, I trust you. And so that's evidence. And you can't say, well, he owed me money and all that type of stuff. And then, you know, y'all didn't have no contract. It was word of mouth. Um, um, you was more so worried about the locks being changed. You didn't say nothing about money. You was just mad. And pretty much made it up till he choked you, slapped you. No marks. You light skinned. You sneezed the wrong way. You gonna mark up. Man, if you rub your nose too hard, it's gonna turn red. So you mean to tell me an athlete with all this force and power, and then talk about I don't watch football? That's a lie. You know you watch him in football, and you only get all soaking wet for him. This is an open and shut case. I believe he's. I believe. Let me put it. Let me do a little poll real quick. Let me do a poll real quick. I'm gonna say guilty. Not. I'm saying not guilty. I'm gonna say not guilty. Let me really, really quickly. Let me do a poll really, really quickly. Uh, 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 uh. Give me a second. I really believe he's not guilty. I really believe so. They said I think Cardi's going to. Well, Cardi's not in this case. This ain't nothing to do with Cardi. None to do with Cardi. Cardi is innocent on this. I said the chef word is based on lies. Stefon is innocent. I believe he's innocent. I'm just being all the way real. All the way real. Y'all must not be watching the trial. They said he is cheating on her while she was pregnant. Well, I mean, he's wealthy. What you expect? I think he did it, but she just too crazy to answer the question properly. I don't think he did it. I don't think he did it at all. Because this just don't sound right. Choked out all that. She was dancing. She ain't had no marks on her neck. None of that. None of that. That's what I'm saying. Like, come on. I'm gonna say not guilty. That's what I'm saying on that. Make sure y'all vote, 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 vote. And she's so combative. Like, why are you that combative? You can't answer the questions that way. Don't be combative. And then she tried to explain herself. Strike. I'm like, what? It's crazy. You already know that those, or you should have known that those text messages was going to be used against you in a court of law. Every text, every email, that stuff going to be used against you. Then you dancing and having good. That don't look like you getting got slapped or punched or choked. That look none of that. Give me a second. Come on now. Y'all let me know when they back. When they back. Child, this is a mess. A hot mess. How do I have money for Uber, Lyft, plane tickets, and you making 2K a week? What are you doing with your money? That's over $100,000 a year. Okay, they back. Give me a second. They back. Oh, Stefon looks so good. Now they look at the email. Now she's telling me she owed 3 weeks in November. This crazy. Now they're doing a sidebar. Child, this Stefon lawyer is cooking it today. She is cooking. She is cooking. She definitely got paid. Over there sitting there laughing when you ain't get paid for all those weeks. And why you ain't bring it up then? Like, I don't want to. You fell in love with that man. I guess. It's a something. Now she said she looked over the transfer and the payment history, and they sent payments to her. You know, $4,000 that they sent her. That they sent her 2 weeks. They sent she got paid for the 2 out of the 3 weeks. You got caught up in another lie. This is something. You do understand the question. You were saying, oh, he didn't pay because he had women at the house. Talking about he had women in the house. So what if he had women in the house? Wow. Now what she said in some things. Let me hear this. Now she's trying to look for the text. Another text. You can't talk to Stefon about that. He don't know nothing about his payment. You got to talk to his people, this employee. The lawyers are cooking. This is something. Well, he is definitely he definitely gonna walk on this because this lady. You're not gonna get paid if you don't work. It's something. And see, you can't be sleeping around with your employees either. So, Stefan, it's plenty of women out here that you can sleep with that you do not need to sleep with somebody. Like that's crazy. He ain't going to jail, child. And you got an NDA, child. We shall see how this gonna play out. It's just crazy. A hot mess. Let me see what y'all saying in the poll here. But y'all ain't watching the trial. I can just tell. If y'all was watching the trial, you could just definitely tell he's not guilty. He innocent per this testimony. You don't recall a date. Yeah, she is definitely not proving her case. Unfortunately, this witness, they got the text messages. And then she's talking about blog. Come on now. Oh, that's not a commercial to play. Oh, go back to the thing. You was mad about a blog. About a blog? Whoa, talking about sending money about the NDA. She was mad about the NDA. Come on. I'm mad about an NDA. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Talking about if you don't believe why sign NDA. Now, December 16th, that's you want to bring it up? Come on now, lady. And she wasn't even honest about the details. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Come on, play it. This lawyer is definitely doing it. This lawyer is literally creating so much doubt that Stefon is definitely innocent. They created doubt, so when you go in a room, because you got to prove your case beyond a reasonable doubt. The defense is creating so much doubt in this case. And what messed it up, you got to say yes or no. And then when she do explain, oh, it, it's messing up. And she was overpaid. And she was overpaid. $2,000. I mean, it's a lot of money. And you ain't had no money saved? It's a mess. You were furious with Steph. And Shot screwing them too, probably, allegedly. She cooking. He paid that 4K to go away. Because she left. Mm. She had no place. So where you get these workers from? This lawyer's cooking. Objection. Definitely, she's doing real good. Child, this is something. This lawyer is asking some very good questions. Yeah. I put a poll out there, but this witness is definitely not doing good at all. You did reach out to the girlfriend. Chad, you ooh Lord. This is good. This lawyer is cooking. This lawyer is cooking. They're gonna recess for the day. Oh, they gonna be watching the news about this. It's all over YouTube. Child, they gonna sleep on this. This is horrible for this lady. That's up. He definitely is a not guilty today. Today will be a not guilty. If I was on the jury today and they had to go into the pool, into the jury room today, I would definitely give him a not guilty, not guilty. Definitely. There's no way in the world I can say he's guilty with the way that this lady was testifying was horrible. She was combative. She kept flipping. She kept getting caught in lies. She kept changing her story. She was getting upset, and obviously, she still got feelings for Stefon Diggs. I think once he get a not guilty, he's going to get reinstated to a team. All that, all that. He's going to get reinstated, and his career is going to flourish. It was nothing that she said that would have said, "Oh, okay, he's guilty," and all this. You left the property. You got paid $4,000, so he don't owe you nothing. She up there thought she was gonna get millions of dollars in a civil suit. Absolutely not. Or let me just go ahead on and file this. Let me just go ahead on and file this police report. And weeks later, with no marks, even when she went to New York, it was no marks at all. They literally had a still photo of her turning, and it was no marks on her neck. She was dancing and doing all that. Then returned to the house. was mad that the locks was changed, the codes were changed. Because when you leave a property as a live-in chef, that means you quit. You let out for days on end. It don't take you 7 days to go shop for some groceries. You left, you quit, you were mad, he had other women, sleeping with other women, and you were mad you ain't on top of the list. That's the issue there. And you can't blame nobody but yourself. And you didn't even do good with money management. You live in the house and you don't have no money saved. You don't have no money. So all your money gone. You mean to tell me every dime that he paid you is all gone? You're getting paid $2,000 a week. You living in his house. Should at least have about 50 racks saved. I'm just saying. That to me don't make no sense. That don't make no sense at all to me. And he had sex with a lot of women. I know he's a womanizer. We know this. I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked with the womanizing part. And he should be very cautious on bringing women to the house, letting them live with you, knowing that you're going to bring other women. Because if you screw her, feelings, emotions get attached. I know I got some women in the chat. Is that true? There are some women in this chat right now that are emotional beings. You smash them, then you bring another woman in. Of course, you're going to be jealous. Of course. I'm not shocked. When you do that, I'm not surprised. You got to get it together. And being combative is really a terrible stuff. Because then you're being angry. All because you're getting caught up in your lives and you can just insert, well, he had other women there. And I'm like, so what? It's his home to have other women there. That's not a roast. That's not a gag. He have every right to have other women at that home. That's the property he paying for. You're not his wife. And he should do a better job, but not smashing women and hiring them as employees. You got to stay professional. But do I believe he choked and slapped her? No, I don't believe it. Not according to that testimony that that lady gave. Not at all. I don't believe that at all. All you had to do was cook, keep your legs closed. If you're going to open them, at least get pregnant. Just get pregnant. Just get pregnant. Then we can understand you have more of a standardized case, but you have no baby in there. Cardi B was smart. She got pregnant by, so she can get some child support payments. You mad she was with Cardi B. You reached out to Cardi B because you wanted to create drama. And Stefon Diggs definitely gonna get off on this. Right? Did y'all understand with the trial? Definitely gonna get off. Definitely. Could have kept them legs closed. And learn how to manage your funds. It's crazy. It don't even make no sense. It's crazy. But I believe Stefon Diggs. They said, "Why do you think he's going to get off?" That testimony that Sister Girl gave didn't prove that she was harmed, attacked, viciously attacked. No visible marks. She didn't go to the hospital. She went to the police weeks later. She wanted money. She leave and went back. That to me, child, I'm gonna say not guilty. If you really dissect and listen to her testimony, you went to the police weeks later, but then when you leave the property when this alleged incident happened, you out in New York having fun. Your neck is good, you're dancing, you ain't got no neck brace, no ankle brace, your ankles ain't swollen, none of that. None of that is swollen. No bruise. You is a light-skinned woman. And I'm not going to blame Stefan Diggs because if he want to bring women in his house, employ them, and then smash them, and then pay them $2,000 a week, that's his business. But with her, she fell in love with Stefan Diggs. You know, he probably whispered in her ear, "I love you. You the only one I love you. I love you too." And then bring other women in that. Then you get jealous. I know women ain't gonna like this type of teaching, but y'all are emotional beings. You're going to get jealous. It is what it is. It's not about that women I never believe. This woman is a known liar. She's a clout chaser. She want money. Stefan Diggs didn't pick her, so now she want a coin. If you really was hurt, why you didn't go to the hospital that day or in New York? You dancing, partying, all that. And of course they're gonna bring them other women to testify to help his case, to build it even more. I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. This man, all because he moved on. He could be trash all day. But do I believe he harmed that woman? Absolutely not. She wanted that P for herself. Once he started bringing other women because she got combative. Oh, yeah, because that's because he had other women in the house. So what? You're not married to him. You're not married to him. Oh, Queen, you able to come on? Queen, is you able to come on real quick? Let me know if you able to come on really, really quick. Yeah, just for a few minutes. Because it's early. So good if we get you on. If you free to come on. But I'm so happy to cover this case. I am so happy to cover the case. You want your camera on or off, Queen? You want it on? Oh, you want your camera on? Okay. Let me see. Hey, Queen.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Yeah, child. Now that was something right there, because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was a little suspicious of Stefan. I figured he did it. You know what I mean? That what this lady was claiming was true, but I did figure that they had some type of relations going on. But to hear her testimony, girl, bye. Go on now. Go
Girl,
on to the
bye on
next
that
thing.
testimony.
Mm-mm, go on to the next thing, child. No, that made no sense. I mean, everything that she said would lead us to believe she's lying.
Absolutely.
I can't remember one thing that she said that I would be like, okay, I believe that
I mean, this
happened.
lady got on a plane, didn't have no money, go to New York.
Right, on December 2nd, that's when everything went down. So everything went down between December 2nd and the 13th. It sounded like on the 13th, that's when she really realized she was fired. Mind you, how didn't you wait a minute? Let's back up. Pause. I just thought about this. How you had no money? He gave you 4 G's.
That's what I'm talking about. What's she doing with her money?
She said he paid her 2,000 then. She said, I came back for my money. Okay. But you were saying it seemed like he willingly paid her, and all that. I needed my money. I needed my money. Well, he gave you your money, man.
He
When you
gave you
said,
4,000.
yeah, 2,000 one time and then 2,000 another
She
time.
wanted him, and she used the money as a camouflage. But you caught up when the evidence is proven that he gave you $4,000 in the staircase.
Facts. Facts. Come on now. Like,
She
what are we
want
talking
this
about here?
case. She want him to get a guilty verdict so she can go to civil and get more money for pain and suffering, all that. You know what I'm saying?
And did you
So
hear? You heard the lawyer. She said something about so you can use it for your civil case. And she
yeah,
was like, "What civil case?"
of
The
course we
civil
know
case
you're
you
going
would have after this.
after this. Absolutely, that we're not dumb here. And she was combative. She was trying to explain. She kept throwing in the other women because he had women in the house. So what?
What
Your
difference does that
employee
make?
is
It's
a
his
hoe.
house.
Okay. You know what you
Hello.
get into, and you open your and then she said we were friends. It was complicated. She fell in love with a whore.
Yep. Her and
Let's call
Cardi.
a thing a thing. That's what she fell in love with.
Unfortunately, she did. She conflated situations. Like, because she was in the house and she was cooking and cleaning and what have you, she felt like she was his girl. And man, you were
Absolutely.
wrong. He was paying you. He was paying you to do
Facts.
all these things. And
And he
pretty
probably
much
started bringing other women in the house.
things got
Get,
Cardi got pregnant and they got
Cardi got pregnant,
closer. And
and she probably had to cook for Cardi and cook for all these other women. And
well, I think he wanted her to leave when Cardi was coming up.
see, yeah, I could believe it. Yeah,
I think, and that's when everything jumped off because he wanted her to leave because Cardi was coming, and she
and
was
that's
upset about that.
understandable. That's his house, though. Like, and for her to be broke, I just
And you
damn.
getting
What are you?
2,000 a week? Like you were
She
getting
said
2,000
2,000
a
a
week
week
for months,
for
and yet
months.
you had no money. You can't even take a Uber, let alone a flight.
That to me, like, what is she spending her money on? And she didn't even go home with family.
Right now, that's what, because I had to come in and out, and then I was halfway listening to you and comment, and halfway listening to them. So my thing was, how
You there? Oh, she must got a phone call. 1 second, you guys. If y'all can hear me, press one. Queen, you there?
hello. Oh,
Are you
okay.
back, Queen?
Sorry, my
Yeah,
my
you got
mic
a phone
got
call.
that.
Uh
Yeah.
huh.
But oh Lord, I lost my train of thought. My mama called. But I was
You want to know
saying,
why had no money? Then she went to New York with our family.
why did she go back to? right, no family. Why does she?
and
And what does she have in New
she
York?
went with people associated with
Right,
with Stefan Diggs.
and, and then telling them she gonna sue him and make them
Yeah,
pay. Why would
she
you
think
do that?
she got too friendly with his other
Yep.
employees. That's probably screwing him too. In the car
Well, she
is
said the girl Lindsay is his baby mama's best friend. His baby mama can't
okay.
see. Hmm.
He's screwing her too. So in the car, it's recorded. When they turned that still picture and they showed that neck with
Her,
no marks,
not a one. Come
that's
on, girl.
case closed right there.
She said, well, I'm light skinned, so I don't really bruise. I just get
That's a
red.
lie.
What, ma'am? We be I keep get I if I bump into something, I'm gonna get a bruise. Unintentionally. I'm gonna get a bruise. I hate to tell you. And it's not just me. That's pretty much all light skinned people. What is she talking about?
Yeah, she was mad. And
She just
Stephon Diggs
making
needs to
stuff
learn
up.
from this situation with women. That is his downfall because he can't control his pain.
Peen. That's his
And he want to
Achilles
bring
heel.
them in the house, and he's getting lazy with it too. Live in with me, be my chef, and then bring other women.
I think he's that type of dude who gets a kick out of being able to juggle women. You know what I mean? So for him, like really, I'm shocked that he even told her to leave when Cardi came because he seems like the type of dude that would sit up there and have that woman cooking for Cardi. That's exactly what he seems like.
Oh, absolutely.
And if Cardi go
And,
back with this man,
and
Jesus.
I can guarantee he's probably telling these women, "I love you. You're the one. Want to be with you forever." And women take hold to those words.
That's what Cardi sure did, because he finessed her into feeling safe.
Yeah,
Now
I
that's
want
the
to heal
last part.
you.
Right. He
Heal. I think
ain't
he
healed.
said.
How you gonna heal somebody?
I'm like, it ain't gonna work. And I look, it's embarrassing to Cardi because you had a baby by this man,
Yeah,
and
right. If he
obviously
was
he
just
ain't
a
using
one
condoms
off or a rebounder, then whatever. Okay, fine. Yeah,
because
you
it look
had
like
some
anybody in
fumbles.
his camp, he hired them and he sleep with them too.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. I mean, he is an athlete and he keeps women around him 24/7, it seems.
Yeah,
So come on
because
now. I
like
mean,
that just be a teachable moment. I do believe he's gonna go back into the NFL. I do
oh
believe
yeah.
once he get a not guilty, a team gonna pick him up.
Probably there are I was saying earlier, like there are teams in the NFL that don't care about your past transgressions. That like the Cowboys will take you. Go on to the
Yeah,
Cowboys. They'll take you.
especially they would take him because it's a not guilty verdict.
Right.
Not guilty. And
They
so I think that's probably why teams are kind of holding off and probably wait until the verdict. He's going to get a not guilty because this woman. I mean,
yeah, he
they're
probably
gonna
had
still
a
question her tomorrow. So the jury is going to sleep on this testimony, and they're going to hear tomorrow's testimony. The
I
more of that cross examination tomorrow.
if I were his lawyers, I would move to dismiss today. Let's end this today. This ain't looking good. It's not looking good for you, sis. You're embarrassing yourself. This is costing time, energy, and money that's unnecessary. I'm moving to dismiss today.
Especially for the taxpayers to be paying for this. It's no shade that this is a waste of taxpayers' money because they
Well,
picked this case with evidence. They don't have no physical evidence of her marks, bruises. Now, most women will take pictures of the bruises and marks because what I'm saying, she know how to use a phone. She's not a senior citizen.
she said, I
Um,
don't really take pictures of myself like that.
oh, that's a lie.
What? Girl, bye. Like,
But
you're
yet you
just making
dancing on
all these
somebody's
excuses.
Snapchat.
Right. You're just making all these excuses. Women, I don't know. Yeah. Well, they call
Yeah,
it
but
BBL
I do
prep.
believe because I know a lot of people are saying he's guilty. Y'all probably saying that because he sleep with a lot of women. He's guilty of sleeping with a lot of women. We know
Right.
this. But on this
Right. Right.
particular case, by this woman's testimony, if you're a juror, you beyond a reasonable doubt, you're gonna give that man a not guilty.
Right. I
I
agree.
mean, it's so much doubt that this man did not do this. Like
Right. She created the doubt with her
she created it
testimony.
with her
Like,
testimony, and she supposed to be the so-called victim. I mean, she created, and his lawyer not even done grilling her.
right, they're still not done. Cause they were leading up to something. I had to step away for a second, but they asked. Do you remember what the last question they asked her? They were going to find out about something.
One of the questions was she reached. They was the money situation. Her reaching out, or with the passcodes, like the codes was
That
changed.
was in the beginning. Yeah, the codes was
And
changed.
then towards the end of it, where they was talking about where Stefon um with the women, I ruined his career, or oh, you probably saw that part where she said I sue him with the women. You probably heard that. And then towards the end, it pretty much was about her and the NDA. When she reached out to his girlfriend, like, why would you reach out to the
Oh,
girlfriend?
I think that was it. He
Yeah,
reached out to his girlfriend,
yeah.
and she tried to act like
Try to act like
I,
she didn't do that. You
she
know what you
didn't
did.
know. Like she didn't recall.
Because she
Girl,
getting
we
caught
got the
up in her
text messages right
lies.
here. We got the text message. Let me go get the text message. And I think that might have been when they ended it. But like honestly, I don't see this man being found guilty of this
Not for this, no.
crime.
Because, like, when
Not
you,
for
this is very important when you hear stuff in the media. It's not always good to take sides when you hear a headline,
right.
and then you need to continue with the energy and watch this play out in court. See, court of
Um,
public opinion, we can say whatever. But when you go in that courtroom, you got to prove what you say. And unfortunately, with the evidence for her getting on the flight, going to New York, partying, and looked like she was dancing, they had the picture with no marks on her neck. They had it turned, and I mean that camera was on that neck.
like
I didn't see a scratch.
no scratch, no nothing, no handprint. Best baby, if an NFL player grabs you by your throat, you gonna have some handprints. You gonna have a whole at least four fingers up there, okay? Because especially if you're light skinned and he, come on now, no. If he's
Especially
exuding
when
some
you're
force
an
on you,
NFL player.
yeah,
Like, of
they lift weights
course,
every day of their lives. Forces.
absolutely.
Every day of their lives, they lift weights.
She would have been hospitalized.
I say she'd be up there looking like Krishan with the
Yes,
tooth missing
absolutely.
or something.
Absolutely. So I don't believe that happened. I believe she made the story up. She's
I do.
angry. She's mad. She want to destroy him. She
She
was
want her
fired and
money.
let go, and now she's trying to get a big, big payday.
She might not have known how much money he was worth when she signed on,
Probably didn't, and
and then
that's
found
her fault
out.
not
Right?
doing her
Do your
research. Because
shit.
usually people that's a celebrity chef that work for athletes, you do your research. You know what team they playing, the points, and all that. You pretty much know how much, at least how much they're worth by social
Right.
media and all of that. So usually you should know. But I'm shocked, surprised. But now I'm like more of a fan of him in this. As an athlete, he's good. How he treat women, like sleeping around. I mean, that's common for athletes. So this is not so uncommon.
I
There's
don't know.
plenty
I'm gonna tell
athletes
you what
that
I
do
don't know.
this.
There are.
Okay.
I mean, trust me, I've seen it all. But I don't like how he did Cardi, and that was
Sure.
some mess and how he did it and how he does things. I mean, like even how what he did with her. There was something that occurred that made me say, "Oh, that was a itch move," you know, a Mitch move, and but how he did Cardi. Oh, I mean, bringing that girl not Star Brown, what's it up, pre out there, knowing
I
that
think
that's
it's
all sexual.
with Cardi though. Cardi should have known. What did you expect? I mean, you
He
this
finessed
celebrity, you
her.
don't have private investigators to, like, you just so quick. Like, you don't, like, the
Right.
streets talk. And you mean to tell me nobody did tell you that this man is sleeping like
See, I don't think that it was that known. It wasn't really until all these kids started popping up. And
that.
see, he had that out. He did have that allegation. The everybody called him the light skinned dude. um, did have that allegation out there already before he started dating Cardi. I remember that. That was before he started dating Cardi. So like that was out there, but maybe she didn't believe any of it. And I don't think I believe him 100% either, but I do think it's something a little strange with Stefan. Stefan a little freak, I believe.
Absolutely.
And
We know this.
normally when people are frustrated, a lot of times with their sexuality, they act out in other ways. You know what I mean? And so him having a bunch of girls is like trying to prove his manhood, really. Because he don't want to face the facts that he might like both ways.
Absolutely. And I won't be surprised or shocked
I
at that
wouldn't
at
either.
all. Um
Because they try to beat up the dude. It was weird. I don't know.
I won't be surprised and shocked at all. You know what
I
I'm saying?
wouldn't either.
Anytime somebody's that active with women, sometimes you get bored. You want a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
won't
I
be
know. I do think that
surprised
too.
if that is going on. But to Cardi B caliber, you just got out of cheating thing with Offset. I mean,
He
you
put it on.
you
But
at
see,
least
I think Stefan, I was signing Stefan. Hold up. What's signing Stefan? Because I think he that dude that is going to do research on you and appeal to you, you know, like he probably did research. He probably said, "Oh, I know Stefan treated you like this, that, and the other, and I'd never do that to you, baby." And he probably was on his bestest behavior in the beginning until he knocked her up.
yeah.
Oh, what's November? Oh, he's a
I don't
he
really think he had to
usually
do that
like
much
them.
research. Everything that goes on is public, look like, especially with
Now I try to
Cardi.
research his birthday. Um, what's that? A Capricorn? November 29th, right?
Oh, that's Capricorn. Okay, that's not
Yeah.
Scorpio, right?
No, no. Scorpio is October, the end of October, beginning of November.
Okay.
I think it's Capricorn. And I have a brother that's a Capricorn. He's sweet as pie, but I do know other Capricorns, and some of the women can be very feisty, you know. So I don't know. Lord knows. I don't know. I don't know enough about Capricorns though, but I could tell you about him. Something ain't right with him. I'm gonna tell you something ain't right with
Yeah,
him. He up
because
there from
again,
Montgomery County.
he's addicted to sex,
I
and
have a theory about guys from that area though, because I gotta watch what I say. DC, used to be the down low capital before Atlanta, right? Did you know that?
really,
Yes, DC was the down low capital before Atlanta blew up. I guess maybe too many people found out in DC area, but yeah, DC, like it was like on the East Coast at least. West Coast they had San Francisco, and here it was DC. So I'm like, if all them men are on the down low and they raising sons, let's just say they raising sons, but they're on the down low, they got some tendencies, right? That's going to
hmm
translate in their home relationship and their relationships with others. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely,
if you're being raised by a man that you think is not bi, and you think this is how the man is supposed to act, you're going to take on those same type of mannerisms or personality traits or things like that because that's who you're emulating, right? So
facts.
it's
I
a
agree.
it's a lot of itchy dudes out there in that area. That's all I'm saying.
And another point is with the traits and it being that type of way. I don't feel no way about Cardi because Cardi's a wealthy woman. And if she was poor, I okay. But you wealthy, you don't have to. You at least should do your homework and your research and all that type of stuff.
Yes, you do.
So, obviously, you got a gay person in your camp. that know
Oh,
that
who
a lot
Colin?
of people, Ken Barbie is a blogger.
Oh, Kim
So
Barbie.
y'all don't
Yes.
sit and talk about all that type of stuff. It's just because you open your and then use protection. So this man clearly don't like to
Oh
use
no.
condoms. Okay,
Clearly.
he whisper in these women ears and he got them going ooh and all that. So I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked or surprised at all. At it at all. I just feel that he put coals on the doors, and that's kind of weird. Like got a cold on his room, got a cold. So that means he probably running like a brothel almost, an
No,
in-house brothel.
I guess he's like, well, if I want to kick somebody out, it's an easy way to do it.
And change the codes. And she goes back to the property. Oh, why they changed the code? I want to know. You want that peen again. You want him again.
She want that
It's not
money,
about the money.
and she kept saying, "I want the money." Yeah, you want the money, but you want to keep the money going. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? Like she was trying to get back in, like Flint, for real. She
And then
wasn't
she
thinking
did
about, oh,
did
he
he
assaulted
she
me.
was mad. Thank you to the blogs that's posting it. She was mad. She had a trip plan that a trip plan. Give me a second. Let me go back to their blood talk. They had it. I want to read that really quickly. Um, they said a chef did accuse strangling said she had been upset with him because he canceled her travel to Miami after she had already planned outfits with Cardi B. Says the assault caused her to urinate on herself. So she been replaced with
Right,
Cardi, or Cardi
Cardi.
B pretty
Right,
much had all his full attention, and
right.
another woman. And I'm not surprised at all. As Adams gave her testimony, she also shared that her prior assault, she was set with Diggs about a trip to Art Basel.
Art Basel. Mm-hmm.
She stated that he canceled her travel after another employee accused her of spilling his business. Now she says she wasn't necessarily upset about the trip, but more so that he let her know last minute she had already been having discussions and planning outfits with his girlfriend Cardi B. Alex then got emotional
Wait
when
a minute, you
she
said he
had,
was playing outfits with Cardi,
yeah, she was
so
playing
she
outfits
knew
with Cardi
Cardi.
B. Ain't that
Oh
some mess?
wow. See what I'm saying? Itches and snakes. I'm trying to tell you, they will screw your man and smile in your face. Smile in your face. On why they want to take you. They was writing that song about her.
It's a mess.
They wrote that song about her. She was really trying to take Cardi's place, grinning in her face.
It's a
That's
mess.
crazy. That's
But I'm glad.
crazy,
I'm
man.
glad. I'm glad I'm covering. I'm definitely gonna get up
Yes.
tomorrow and cover that as well.
What
Um,
time they come on tomorrow?
well, she said be back in the courtroom at 8:45,
Okay.
so it'll be like 8 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock East Coast time, around that time.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It said at one point, Adams testified she was confronted by Diggs about a message revealing private details of an intimate relationship he had with another employee. Wonder who the other employee was. She said she was. She also testified that she was not invited on a trip to Miami with Diggs's entourage because of her situation. Oh, Lindsay. Oh, so yep, he's
Listen,
screwing Lindsay. He's screwing Lindsay too. And Lindsay is his
absolutely.
baby mama Kiki's best friend.
Yeah, yeah, it's a mess.
I can't. This man, he needs to retire that thing. My God, today. He needs to just go on,
Because
shut
it's
that
just
thing down. He's
drama,
had enough.
unnecessary drama.
Yeah. Yeah. And then she said he hit and choked her because of payment, because but yet he gave you money. Okay.
He gave you 4,000, right? Like, come on now, yeah,
And she probably started acting simple and tried to hit him or something, and he probably yoked her up. That's what, but how
yeah.
maybe because there's no evidence.
There's no evidence at all, no physical evidence at all. That's what I'm telling y'all. Make sure y'all thumbs up the live, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs
God
up,
damn, I
thumbs
don't know
up.
what's going on. Hello, I'm back. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Dang. Okay.
You can hear me? Can you hear me? I don't think she can hear me. So let me kick her off, and then she probably have to come back on. Give me a second, y'all. Make sure y'all thumbs up. Thumbs up the live. Thumbs up the live. Thumbs up. Okay. Are we back? Can you hear me now? Oh, she got another phone call, y'all. She had got another phone call. She probably got to answer that phone call before she try to come on the show. Oh, can you hear me now?
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. My parents calling me. My mom called the first time. My dad called again. And he probably like, she
Yeah.
ain't answering my call. Something must be wrong with her. He called back. Oh Lord. Okay. But
Yeah, but we'll
yeah,
be back tomorrow covering this. Thank you
yes.
on this, and thank you for so much for coming on and giving your input. Because we did,
Yes.
I didn't know this was this was the first day of this until somebody they responded to me on Instagram. They said you're gonna cover the digs. I'm like, really? That's today? I'm like, okay.
Right. I saw that it was starting today, but I didn't know they were gonna air it like this. I didn't know about this channel. Because now they got the Fulio trial on next. You know about him? That little boy rapper that got
Yes,
killed.
they got that trial. Yes, they have so many trials. It's like so many.
Yeah.
That's
The
like a
world is
whole
going to hell.
yes, whole other whole rabbit hole you can absolutely.
That's an
Hey,
interesting case. Before we go, I just want to say that's an interesting story that you might want to take a look at. But anyway, all right. It
I
was,
definitely need to dive into that and look at that.
as usual, it's always a pleasure. And I will see y'all tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye, y'all. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. One time's car. Always remember to put God first. Make sure y'all thumbs up, leave a comment, and we will see y'all in the next video. This was fun. We've been on for 2 hours. See y'all again tomorrow. Watch all our content that we put out today. Peace.